Today I'm going to be talking about the doctor close. It's probably one of my favorite sales scripts or frameworks that you can use. It's very, very easy to follow, and it's a very good mindset to have that you want to sell like a physician or a doctor and diagnose before you prescribe. If you go into the doctor's office, they don't just look at you and give you the medicine that they think is good for you, or give you this, give you that, or give you surgery, or whatever it might be. They always ask you like a million questions because they're trying to prescribe exactly what they believe would be the best fit for you and get that verbal confirmation that you also agree that that would be the best fit for you. Okay, that's why it's called the doctor close. So it avoids being the desperate salesperson, pitches super hard and lists options and pushes for the close and that type of thing. The doctor close really allows you to build trust with your prospect and allow you to then kind of diagnose what you think the problem might be and then get that verbal two-way, two-sided agreement on why they or the prospect also thinks that it's a good fit for them. So what you want to do is 3 steps: diagnose, prescribe, and commit. The first step is to diagnose. You want to probe the symptoms, uncover the root cause of the pain, and ask why past fixes failed. What you do here is just ask basic discovery type questions, understanding the pains, what they're going through, what kind of impact that's having on them on the day-to-day, whatever it might be, regardless of your offer. And then a very simple question to ask about why the past fixes failed is, cool, man, so what have you tried before we've spoken to fix this? And then whatever they say, I tried, blah, 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 whatever it might be, it's like, why don't you think that worked? Like, that didn't work. What went wrong for you? Why didn't that work for you? Or why do you think that didn't quite work out the way you envisioned? And then again, like, it lacked this, so I was looking for this. And then in your mind, you're just stacking ammunition on exactly what they're actually asking you and telling you that they need. So when you then present your offer, if they say that option didn't have a daily accountability, or it didn't have the tracking I needed, or the systems or the software, whatever it might be, in your mind, you're thinking, okay, this person values tracking, they value accountability, they value tech and systems and software, whatever it is. So then when you prescribe your offer, you say, look, man, this is very an accountability heavy approach, and whatever you want to say, you kind of get my point. You look at what they're saying they were missing or what they're looking for in the diagnose section, and when you prescribe, that's when you then jump in with what you can offer and why it's better than what they've tried earlier and why your option will solve their problems and make their life easier. So that's when the prescribe element comes in, where you've got authority to then give them that one clear course of action, which is your solution, of course, matched to their exact problem. And it's explained and prescribed in a way that overcomes everything that's happened previously with them, okay? And then number 3 is that you then commit. So this is one of the best and easiest questions you can ask. Like, I like to sit back and think, all right, so based on what we've discussed so far, do you think this could work for you? Do you think this could work for your business? And if you've done a good enough job during the entire sales call, it's extremely unlikely they're going to say no. And here's where you either get, yeah, for sure. Like, yes, definitely 100%. And that's when you can kind of be like, you sure? Hey, you reckon? Yeah, I personally think so. I just want to make sure you're fully on board, you know? And they go like, yeah, cool. Or you can get the other path where you get, yeah, but, and then you go straight into objection hand. And that's when they say, yeah, but I don't think I have the time. Or yeah, the price. Or yeah, I need to talk to my partner, whatever it might be. Then you go straight into objection handling, which is a separate video. Anyway, that is the 3-step process, and you are essentially a trusted expert advisor, and then the deal typically closes itself. So you always want to diagnose before you prescribe, or you're kind of just guessing what they're looking for. And the majority of the sales process or the sales call will go in the diagnose and the prescribe section. And this is probably like 10 to 20% of, probably less than 20, 10 to 15% of the call. When I watch my recordings back on like a 45-minute sales call, probably 35 minutes is spent on the diagnose and prescribe section. And then the commit section is like the last 5 minutes, because it almost feels like a no-brainer for the prospect to then go with your offer, your option, or your solution. If you're interested in this type of thing and you'd like to drill your sales and get better at sales, we have the daily live sales training community, where literally every single day, Monday to Friday, we go through in-depth sales training, everything from building a Grand Slam offer to the frameworks, pre-call process, objection handling, which is my favorite, open mic Q&A on Friday. Got a classroom full of literally everything you'll need on sales, and you'll be able to learn 10 times quicker than just watching a bunch of YouTube videos like this one. So if that sounds interesting to you, there should be a free trial button down there. It's $20 a month or $19 a month right now. So if you want to jump on a few of the calls for a week to see what you think, that we'll see you inside. Thank you for watching.